welcome back. So today we are doing another Ipsy unboxing. This is the May unboxing. I am much earlier in the month right now, so hopefully it gets to you guys on time. I'm currently in the process of editing another video that is a monthly subscription, so I'm hoping that I get both of those in on time. But it's me, so who knows? Anyway, as always, with my Ipsy unboxings, I like to tell you about last month and we'll go over the last month's products. Then I'll show you this month's products. We'll do that for both bags, and then I will do a try on portion at the end of this video. I do also want to apologize for just what is going on my face. I've been actually really stressed out. I know that like with quarantine, everyone probably shouldn't be stressed out, but I've been ridiculously stressed out and just picking at things. One of my nervous habits is biting my lip. So I apologize for what I look like, but I've told you since the beginning, you're going to get me, you're gonna get all of me. All right, let's get on into the video. So last month in our April regular glam bag, we received 5 items. The first item that we received was the Lovecraft Beauty lipstick in Fosta. I tried that one on then, and it's exactly like what I said back then. It glides on beautifully. It's gorgeous. I really love it. The second thing that we received last month was the Space Case Cosmetics Fakeation Bronzer. We also tried that one on, and I was really proud. Not proud of it, but I was really happy that it went on the way it did. I thought that it blended really well, and it just didn't give me a hard time. I really haven't been doing my makeup at all. Like, I've been doing my eyes for Instagram, but I haven't been doing full face makeup. This will be, I think, the first time since last video. So let's see if I know how to put on my foundation. The next thing that we received was the Arceli Beauty Chiquita blending brush. It's a brush. It worked really well. I showed it on camera. I never really pay attention to the brushes that I'm using when I'm using them after receiving them. So it's a brush. It worked really well. I like Arceli, a really good brand. Next thing I had received last month was the Nomad Cosmetics Tuscany Intense Eyeshadow in Aperitivo, I believe you pronounce it. And you guys saw, I was like not giving it my 100 last video. I didn't expect really much. I was like, it's boring, whatever. But I tried that on and I freaking loved it. It gives the perfect amount of glitter, perfect color payoff. I am so glad that I gave that a try instead of giving it away, because it was everything. All right, and the last thing that I had received last month was the Murad Nutrition Charged Water Gel. I used that in my last video as my moisturizer, and it was really good. It had that kind of sticky consistency. I haven't used it since then. I really, again, haven't used anything since last video. I've done a couple makeup looks for Instagram. Like I said, I haven't been, I've been stressed. My face tells it. Do you see it? I can get y'all closer. Like, the beauty lights hide a lot. So that was last month's bag. So let's get on into this month's bag. I have everything outside of the bag currently, but I'll show you the bag anyway. So this month's regular glam bag is this here. It has, as always, the little Ipsy logo, I guess you can say, at the top. I just hit myself in the face. I really like this pink and yellow thing going on. I don't think that those are two colors I would necessarily immediately be like, yes, but I really like it. It's a very simple bag, nothing extraordinary about it, you know, regular things. The inside is a satiny yellow, and I think it actually holds quite a bit of stuff. I can fit everything from this month's bag in this bag, so that's really great. All right, so the first item I have here is a Farrah brush. It's the Large Blender 25 EL brush. You can't even see. And I mean, I love Farrah brushes. I do really like that it's lightweight. It has a really great handle to be able to get on in there. And the fact that it's a compact brush, this works perfectly for so many different types of looks. So definitely excited about this brush here. The next thing that we received is in this little box. It is the Sundays, and I know Sundays is a nail polish brand, so I'm assuming this is a nail polish. There is like no indication that this is a nail polish. And yes, it is a nice, cute little nail polish. It definitely matches the bag. Like, look at that exact match. I have been dying to do my toenails, and as you guys know, I just moved, so I haven't brought over my nail polishes. So I'm actually really excited to try this. I'm gonna try it on my toenails, but I'll try one on my nail because we're just not that type of channel. All right, so here is literally like the ugliest nail in the world, but just like I have a habit of biting my lips, I have a habit of biting my nails. Those tend to go down first. But I wanted to still be able to show you this color. I really like it. I like the pale pinkness of it. I think that the paley colors are really, really nice for when it starts getting into the summer. So you start to get a tan and it starts to look really nice on you. So I'm pretty excited about that. The next thing that I received is the Auto Balm Pick Perfect Shadows on the Go by The Balm Cosmetics. We received them multiple times. They're starting to become the new Wander Beauty. Like, they are just in every single bag and you can't get away from them. When you open it up, it's here and it says Auto Balm for Girls on the Go, St. Charles Avenue, which I believe we received St. Charles Avenue when we received that huge. All right, I just quickly went and took a look to see if I did have it. It is not in the other palette, so it's new, so I'm sorry. But that just attests to the fact that, like, the Balm Cosmetics, there's nothing exciting about it. Like, I never really, do I own it? Do I not? Like, I don't know. I'm not excited about it. I don't really care. The next product, that smooth transition. Oh my gosh. The next product that we are receiving is, why do they do stuff like this? Like, where I can't understand it. The Aloe Gel Sleeping Mask. Why do they do that? Why? Like, you can't. You can barely see it, but like, why do they make it so it is impossible to read? I don't understand. We want to read your product names. What is the point? And then the last thing that we received in our Ipsy GlamBag is this cute little guy here by Tarte. It is the Jelly Glaze Anytime Lip Mask. It is from the Tarte of the Sea collection. This was my You Pick It item because I need lip masks, and I really enjoy a lot of the lip masks that I've received from Ipsy, so I'd like to kind of branch out and get some more. This is in Strawberry Jelly. It doesn't say how to use it, so I'm assuming you just put it on and it's great and wonderful. So I don't know if I'm going to use it today, just because I know we're receiving another lip product, and it says it does have a tint to it, so I don't want to kind of interfere, but these lips need something. Well, anyway, guys, that was my glam bag this month. Am I very excited? No. I mean, we have 2 makeup items. That's it. We already know how I feel about this one. And then we have a brush, which, you know, we can use all the time, nail polish, cute, whatever, and then a sleeping mask. So no actual try-on products really for today. So that kind of sucks. All right, so let's talk about last month's Glam Bag Plus. So the Glam Bag Plus for the month of April also had 5 items. The first item was the Ciate London Triple Shot XXL Mascara in Black XXL. You guys saw me use that on camera. I really liked it. I think it worked really well. I was kind of shocked at how much I liked the wand on it. I haven't used it since then. I've been using my Bad Gal Bang, which is my go-to, but yeah. The next lipstick item was the Dose of Colors Liquid Lip Matte Lipstick in Old Flame. I did not try that one out last month, but if you do want to see what that looks like, again, you can head on over to Alexandria Ryan. She tried it on. She had fun with it. I haven't yet. It's been a month. The next item that we received was the Sella Cream Rose, the very best cream rose. I told you that in last video that I don't like receiving hand creams. I don't like it. I didn't use it. I'm giving it away. It's going in an upcoming giveaway. Not because I don't think it's good. And I don't want it. I don't want it. And I think that someone out there could really benefit from using it. So hopefully one of you. The next thing that we had received was the Mayel Beauty Secret Illuminator. That was the concealer that we couldn't figure out if it was a concealer. I liked it. It didn't really cover up everything or blur anything, but it worked really well. It was very lightweight. So I can say that for anyone who likes more of a lightweight type of concealer, it'll work really well for you. And then the last item we received was my You Pick This item that I totally regret picking. That was the Tarteist Double Take Eyeliner in black. I'm not even gonna say anything. I'm just going to let you guys watch what happened again for a second time. Watch. Really, right off the bat, it's really hard for you guys to see, but it's bleeding immediately into the other areas of my eyelid, which is not good with such a mellow lid look, because I feel like this looks awful. Look, it just keeps on going up. What the heck? I don't understand. It looks awful. How? I don't understand. Oh my God. Luckily that was easy to cover up with a blender brush, but I have never had such an issue with an eyeliner in my life. Are you kidding me? I think my heart still breaks while looking at that, because it's just so, it made me mad. It made me really mad. I really struggled with that for no good reason. There was no good reason for me to struggle, and I struggled with it. All right, so that was last month's products. We're going to go over what we got this month in our GlamBag Plus. Hopefully it's a lot better, because last month was just a big oof. It was a big oof. All right, the first thing comes outside of the package, and it is these MODT. I don't know if it's supposed to be MODT or MODT, but it's MODT Cosmetics brushes. All right, so the first brush that we have here is the No Fudge Just Smudge brush, and it's a nice little smudger brush. The next one we have is Straight to the Point. It's a nice pointed liner brush. The next one we have here is Masterpiece Crease. Right on here. It's like a little bit shorter and a little bit smaller than our Farrow one. The next one we have here is the Pencil Me In pencil brush. And then the last one we have here is the Sultry Smudge brush, which is a nice little packer brush. I wouldn't call this a smudge brush. I would definitely call this a packer brush. So I'm assuming they're gonna work really well. I've never heard of this brand before, but I'm excited to kind of give it a try. I think it'll work pretty well. The next thing that I have here is the Vineyard Soiree eyeshadow palette by Colored Rain. I've heard of Colored Rain before. I don't think I've ever received a palette from Colored Rain. I think I've only gotten those like little individual shadows. Here is the palette itself. It's definitely very neutral. Not really eye-catching either. I think it's very sleek though. So if you're into sleek type of, you know, makeup products, it does kind of look high-end because of how sleek it is. How many times I say sleek in this video. When I open it on up, here is the color range. Nothing really eye-catching. I think this is like the most eye-catching shade here. It does feel kind of Eastery to me, but there's nothing on the outside packaging that kind of indicates it's going to be this kind of theme. There's only one matte shade in here. All the other shades are shimmery shades, which means that this is not something I would solely take for travel, but then you can use the Bomb Cosmetics. So there you go. Yes. At first I didn't think it was gonna be really exciting, but that was great. Hi guys. I do like that it has a big mirror because it's very clear, it's very nice. Oh, it's showing me all those imperfections. Oof, gross. Oh my, the next thing I have here is from Wander Beauty. Of course, we received them both. We received both the Trolls. Oh my God, that's so mean. But it's honest, but it's mean, but it's honest. You know, I will say, on my Instagram at sky.larjohnson, I showed that I was using a Wander Beauty product and they messaged me and they were like, thank you. So they're a great brand, but like they're just everywhere. But anyway, this is a Wander Beauty product. It says, Layla. It says it is a precise brow gel. So I want to open this up. Oh, wow. That does look really precise. Okay. It is just a brow wand. My go-to for my brows, as you guys know, is just taking the e.l.f. Cosmetics Clear Brow Gel and swiping it on. I don't fill them in. I don't do anything. I don't know how. You've seen the struggle. You've seen it before. I actually am kind of excited to get into that product, even though it's Wander Beauty. So like, let's hope. The next thing that I received here is another Tarte product. This is the Tarteist lip paint, and I've had one of their lip paints before. It was a sample size that a friend of mine gave to me, and I'm obsessed with it. I think it's called Birthday Suit, and I don't know if they got rid of it or what, but I have not been able to find it since, and I have looked everywhere. Every Sephora I stop into, I look. Every Ulta I stop into, I look. I've looked for it online. I've looked for it by typing it in. It almost seems like that shade just does not exist, and I love that shade. I have so many pictures that I just, my lipstick looks flawless with that shade, and it's like it doesn't exist anymore, and I don't understand. I don't get it. This shade that we received here is called Fortune. It looks like a very nice, definitely looks like it's going to be a matte brownish shade. I'm excited to actually try it because with us now having to wear masks everywhere, I can wear this in public, and if it doesn't look good, no one will know. No one will know. No one will know. I can try it. It could look bad, and I don't have to take it off because guess what? No one will know. Wonderful. I love it. I just realized I forgot to show you guys what the bag looks like. So here is the actual bag itself, and I'm still confused. Last month I felt like the bag was smaller than the regular bag, which it was. And then I'm starting to think the same for this month. Like this could, easily fit on inside here, which I just feel like you're supposed to receive bigger products, so you should have a bigger bag to be able to hold those products. I don't really know. I like this blue yellow fade. Again, I do think that these are two colors that I would necessarily think of going together. And I like that it has a little tassel here. This month, they got rid of the keychains, which makes me so upset. I've been actually buying all the keychains I can from Ipsy as a little bit of a collection, and I have them in my class, or I had them in my classroom. And this month there was no option for that. So Ipsy, if you're watching this, if you're listening to me, if anyone who is watching this can pass this on to Ipsy, bring them back. The last item that we received all together is this Nomad Cosmetics Sydney Bathers, I'm assuming palette. I think it's a face palette if I remember correctly, and it is a special edition Ipsy not for sale item, so I feel super duper special. It is, okay, so there's 4 highlighting and bronzing powders to create a natural glistening look. Here is the outside packaging. It's very similar to the actual box. And when you open it up, here are the 4 shades. We have Balmoral Beach, Tamarama Beach, Bondi Beach, and Manly Beach. This is the only one that is a matte shade. All of the other ones are shimmery. I think that these 2 shades I'm definitely gonna get the most use out of. This feels just a little bit dark, and it's also glistening, which is not my thing. And then this also just feels a little bit too dark for me. But I'm excited to get into them and try. All right, so that was it for this bag. Definitely a lot better than last month. And I do like my GlamBag Plus this month more than I like my regular bag. We have more makeup items in this one that we are going to be able to try on. We got no actual face products except for the bronzer and the illuminator. So I'm gonna go ahead and put on a full base. I'll put on some blush, and we will get back here to start trying on some products. Like I said, I did my base makeup. I'm just gonna quickly go through the items that I used just in case you're curious. So I used the Pearlies for my primer. I used the Bye Bye Foundation Full Coverage Moisturizer, and I definitely do say it is full coverage. That's my foundation. I used my Morphe concealer, my Ciate London Translucent Powder. You guys know this is like my favorite thing in the world. And then my Tarte Amazonian Clay blush that I went a little bit too heavy-handed with, if you couldn't tell, but I guess it's just a heavy blush kind of day. And this is in the shade Kisses. All right, so the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to use the Wander Beauty Brow Gel on my brows. And I said it earlier in the video, my huge thing is that I am obsessed with e.l.f. Cosmetics brow gel. Because of that, I have like 10 backups. So did I really need this brow gel? No, but am I excited to kind of use something else, even if it is Wander Beauty? Absolutely. I'm so frustrated. It's really hard for you guys to see, but in this mirror, like, I need a brow waxing so bad. I can wait until this whole pandemic is over. I want everyone to stay safe, but honey, I like the plucking ain't working. Whew, you can totally see that way more. We're gonna keep to the good side. All right, so how do I feel about the brow stuff? Like, it's good. It's just nothing like e.l.f. e.l.f. it has the perfect wand, it has the perfect consistency, so I'm not gonna get rid of e.l.f. But I do like this. I think that it worked really well as far as what a clear brow gel should do. I do feel like it's going to stay down. I'm excited to see what it's like once it dries down, because that's what I love about my e.l.f. one. The way it dries down, it like gets stiff, but you can't tell by looking at it, but you can feel it. that it's nice and stiff and it's keeping everything in place. So hopefully this one is a lot like that. I went ahead and used my e.l.f. Putty Eye Primer to put down a base for this. I love this. I think it's really good. It works a lot like the MAC Putty Primer, but it's only $5. I'm definitely going to go back. I got it from Ulta. I'm going to go back and get the like tanner shades that would match my eye color. But I will say I've been using solely this for a few weeks now, I would say. And I think that it's a perfect base, and it really whites out your eyes to be able to do whatever look you want. So very, very, very highly recommended. I'm going to choose the Balm Cosmetics St. Charles Avenue shade, and I'm putting it on that Farrah brush that we got. And I'm just going to go ahead and put that in the crease. All right, so far I've only put it on one eye, but I will say it does have a little bit of fallout, but nothing too bad. It's nothing that you can't just like sweep away. I think that it is a really nice transition shade. There is no shimmer to it whatsoever, so it is very, very matte, and it's also very pigmented. So all I had to do was kind of lay it down and then, you know, rough out the edges. But I will say, as a transition shade, I like it. Next, I'm going to go into the Colored Rain palette, and I'm not really sure. I think I'm going to take this dark matte color. I'm going to take it on the Masterpiece Crease brush, and what I want to do is kind of just like darken out the outer corner. I will say I'm getting really close up to it because I'm trying to use the mirror in it for my eyeballs, and it smells chemically, and I'm not a fan. I'm not like worried or anything. I know they're eye safe, but all right, now I'm going to grab a shimmery shade, and I'm thinking the one that caught my eye originally, which is this one here, and I'm going to just pack it on with my finger. Right. Ooh, I really like that. All right, I'm going to go off camera, put on some liner, some lashes, mascara, all that good stuff. We'll come back and do my bronzer and highlighter, and we will be, you know, I really don't understand why YouTubers say, oh, we'll be right back. And like, we make this whole big thing about it, because by the time we say we're back, we'll be back. Do you like what I did there? I like what I did there. Okay. If we ignore this eye, like just pretend it doesn't exist. Pretend it's not like hurting me right now because the lash is stabbing it, like, ow. I'm just gonna go with pretending it doesn't exist because it hurts, and I spent too long on it, and I'm holding my mirror. Yeah, but altogether, I really liked the eyeshadows. I liked how they all came together. I think that it was a pretty quick and simple look if you didn't do like my lashes or anything like that, because I can do liner pretty quickly. I could do mascara and all that super fast. The thing that always takes me just a little bit longer, but I'm getting better at it, is my lashes. All right, so it's time to bronze it up, and I think I'm going to go into the Manly shade in that Nomad Cosmetics thing. Here, let me hold it on up to y'all. That shade right there. Whoa, okay. Now I am going to go into the Balmoral Beach highlighter shade and highlight. Whoa, holy moly. That is gorgeous. Wow, okay, so I think that honestly is one of my favorite highlighters that I've ever received in a palette, like ever. I think it works. maybe not ever. I can't like specifically think of anyone now, but I'm sure there's been one. But I really, really love this. Like really. I definitely went too heavy-handed on the bronzer, but what's great is that we're in a pandemic. Not that I'm making fun of the pandemic, but like nobody got to see down here. They got to see from like here. Je feel like perfect. Anyway, I think I'm going a little bit psycho. A lot of it psycho. The last product for us to try is this Tarte lip paint, and I tried to make my eyes a little more subtle so that this could like be the star of the show, but I'm never good at making subtle eyes. Y'all should know this by now. But let's go ahead and try it out. Ugh, I just love this formula. We are going to finish off with some setting spray. Tarte setting spray, may I add. So this is the final look, and that means we've reached the end of the video. I think my favorite product today, I liked them all, which I'm actually kind of shocked about. I was convinced there was going to be something I wasn't going to like, especially there was going to be something I wasn't going to like. But I did like it. I think my least favorite is the Wander Beauty Brow Wand, but that's only just because like, not because I didn't like the way it worked. It's just I have a product that I like more, but pretty much I loved everything. My favorite would be the Nomad, or maybe this lipstick. I actually kind of like, I'm vibing with this if I knew how to, you know, put on lipstick better, because y'all know I just can't do it. All right, so there is something new that I'm trying to do on this channel now, where I ask you guys a question over on my Instagram, and my favorite response is going to get a shout out here. So my favorite response was from Rissyverse. I think I asked the question of what is your favorite GlamBag month that you received and why, and she said that she loved the May 2020, which is this bag here. Thank you so much, Marissa, for answering that question. If you want a shout out for the next video, just keep an eye out on my Instagram. Again, it's at sky.lurjohnson. I have loved talking to you guys over there. It baffles me that I'm over 500 followers. Like, I was less than 100 like 2 weeks ago. I swear to you, 2 weeks ago, before Niagara Falls, I was less than 200. And now, I was less than 100. I was less than 100. And now, I'm just so happy. Like, I've talked to a lot of you. You guys are just wonderful, and I would love if we can get this channel up there as well. If you guys like this video, please leave a thumbs up and a comment below telling me what you think. Please subscribe to my channel and hit the bell so that you know when I have released a video. I still don't have a schedule, so hitting the bell will let you know when I have posted. Thank you guys so much, and I am actually late today because I was supposed to beat my mother. Not beat my mother. I was supposed to meet my mother like, I think 20 minutes ago, and I'm still in my pajamas. Oh, look at that line. Oh, we're gonna ignore that one. Thank you guys. I love you. Mwah. Bye. Of course my eyelash would just fall off because